why do you have a service dog?
Because I have Asperger's.
Because you have Asperger's syndrome. That's right. Asperger's is a form of autism. Have you guys ever heard the word autism before?
Yeah.
You have. Autism is something that lots of people are born with. It's just something that makes them a little bit different. And sometimes people have autism a lot, where you can really tell if they have it, or sometimes they have it just a little bit and you can't really tell if they have anything different about them. Jackson has Asperger's syndrome, so does he look like he has anything different? Does he look different at all? He doesn't, right? He looks like everybody else. That's right. So it's not anything that you can see on Jackson, but there's some special stuff inside of him, just like there's special stuff inside of everybody, right? Everybody has special things about them. Jackson's specific special thing is that he has Asperger's syndrome. Jackson, tell me what we call some of parts of Asperger's his superpowers. Tell me what a couple of your superpowers.
Smart.
He's very smart. Yes, Asperger's helps him be very smart. Did you know when Jackson was a baby, he was only 1 year old, he didn't talk to anybody, but he could read books. He was 1 year old, and he taught himself how to read all by himself. He was reading all the time. Isn't that cool? And then, let's see, what's another superpower you have, Jackson?
My senses.
Senses. Do you guys know what your 5 senses are?
Oh, yeah.
You can see and hear and taste and feel and smell. That's right, guys. Jackson, just like Angel, has heightened senses. So when he can hear things really far away, and sometimes things come across really loud to him, and he tastes things super, super a lot, and he sees things really, really incredibly, really detailed. So he has heightened senses. Now, Asperger's comes with superpowers, but also comes with some things called kryptonite. We call them kryptonite. And they're things that aren't as fun, the Asperger's. And one of those things is that Jackson sometimes has a lot of fear. He gets nervous about things. Do all of you get nervous sometimes? Yeah, Jackson does too. And one of the reasons why Jackson has Angel is because Angel helps Jackson not be so fearful. She helps protect him and stay by him and make him feel like he has a buddy with him all the time and he doesn't have to be nervous. If you had this big giant white dog with you, would you be scared of very much? No. So that's Angel's job. She helps protect him and make him feel safe. And sometimes if he gets overwhelmed and really nervous, he can get upset. And Angel, all by herself, knows how to kind of set Jackson down on the ground. I don't know if she'll do it right now because he's not upset. You want to try, Jackson? You want to try that? You want to sit down for me? She'll kind of push him down to the ground like this. Angel, lap. All by yourself. Angel, lap. No, she's like, he's not upset, Mom. He's not upset. Down. 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 It's okay. I know people are watching. Down.
Everybody close your eyes.
No, I know. I don't know why they're watching. So what she'll do when Jackson's upset is she'll actually push him to the ground just like this, all by herself without me telling her, and then she'll lay down on his lap. She'll lay down to kind of give him a snuggle. When you guys are upset and if your mommy and daddies bring you up and snuggle you like that, does that make you feel better?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's something Angel does for Jackson all the time. Angel her entire job is to watch out for Jackson. It's to make sure that there's nothing around him that makes him nervous. It's to listen to him and feel what he's feeling and make sure that he is safe and calm. Angel works so hard that all the time, even right now, she's listening to Jackson's heart beating. And when Jackson's heartbeat starts to get really fast, if he gets nervous, she will do things like she's doing right now, and she'll press up against him and snuggle on him or push him to the ground and lay across him to give him a snuggle. So she works really hard. All service dogs work really hard. Have you ever seen a service dog for anybody else, like a blind person or a deaf person?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when those dogs are working, when they're working that hard, hold her for a second, baby. Like specifically Angel, she's watching every one of you. She's looking all around. She's listening. She's listening for his heartbeat. That's hard work, right? And if Angel is out and about doing that stuff, and lots of kids were coming up to her when she's working, and they're like, oh, doggy, 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 and they're loving on her and petting on her. Do you think she can work really well? her nervous. She's like, I have a job. I'm supposed to be listening. I'm supposed to be working, and these people are touching me and all over me and making noises. That would make you nervous too, wouldn't it?
And she'll scoot back like she just did.
Right. And what if Miss Brittany was up here talking, she's doing her job and talking to you, and strangers just came up and were like, hi, good, Miss Brittany,
I'd be
good.
super nervous.
Hi.
I couldn't do my job.
That doesn't work, does it? So one of the things that we want to point out is that service dogs have a hard job, and they work all the time. She doesn't ever get time off. So it is not okay for people to run up and touch service dogs. It's not okay for them to call. Sometimes we'll be at the mall. Someone will be all the way across the mall, and they'll be like, doggy, 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 doggy. And that's very distracting for her, don't you think?
I would just never call a large dog. I would go. It's
So,
not natural for me.
So we want to talk to you all about when you see a service dog, it's best to listen.
Come back.
Listen, it's best to just let them be and do their job, right? Because they have very important jobs, whether it's to be with a blind person or someone that has a really sensitive heart and needs some extra help like Jackson, or a deaf person. There's all kinds of service dogs, and sometimes you can't tell why they need that service dog, but no matter what, it's important. So it's best to ignore the dog. Is it okay for you to ask to pet a service dog?
Yes.
Absolutely. It's okay for you to ask always. And it's important to ask even if they're not service dogs, right? Even any dog, you should ask to pet their dog. So it's okay for you to ask if you can pet Angel, and Jackson will either say yes or no because he can tell if Angel's in a place where she probably shouldn't be petted right now. And if she is okay to be pet, Jackson will say, pet Angel, and that way she knows I can take a break for a second. I don't have to pay attention to everything all around me, and I can let these guys pet me and snuggle on me for a minute, and then I'll go back to work when they're done doing that, right? No,
Should we let our feelings be hurt if Jackson says no? No. If he says no, it's for a good reason, so we should just respect that and don't let it hurt your feelings, okay?
Exactly. But for the most part, if Angel is in here playing with y'all, it's best to just think of Angel as another one of our friends, okay? And let her be with Jackson and do what you guys are doing and hanging out. But when we are doing other things, don't you worry. We will let you snuggle and play with her as much as you want. Just not when we're in the middle of a task or in the middle of doing important things, okay?
And we do a lot of important things in Promised Land, don't we?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Angel's just going to be one of us now. She's just going to join the team. She'll sometimes be with me, and she'll sometimes be with Jackson. And you guys are welcome to say, hi, Angel, and hang out and say hi to Jackson. But just not overwhelming either one of them. Is that cool?
Yeah, cool. All right. Welcome, Jackson. How about?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Jamison. Thank you, Miss Jamie.
Thank you.
All right.
Welcome. Thanks
So guess what? It's time.